At one time I was completely paralyzed. I could only blink my eyes.
People who have brainstem strokes typically don't pull through this.
Sheila started giving me exercises and taught me to walk again.
Reach forward, find my hand, and touch it. Nice job, Louise.
She was on his case constantly, you know, and she wouldn't let him give up. She was always cheerful, but she was hard as iron when she had to be.
One more? I think so. You can do this. You're doing great. I tell patients that I can't and no are not in my vocabulary. Look up over my shoulder. There it is, good.
She saw the possibilities where I didn't, and where probably at times he didn't either.
She'll say, I'm gonna get him home. And I'll be like, okay, that's great, Sheila. And I'm thinking in my mind, I don't see how that's gonna be possible.
Let's quit for the day. We just got started.
She wouldn't back off, she wouldn't slack up, and she encouraged and bossed him, and he did it.
He went from basically doing nothing to walking out of here.
And here I am. I spent 9 months full term here.
We met in Marquis in room 40, I think it was. At one point, early on, I was not expected to go home.
The biggest role that I play is that driving force behind them wanting to get better, the encourager, the motivator.
She came flying in on her wings and, and said, get out of bed.
I enjoy my job, and that's why I do it.
The most important thing for her and her job satisfaction is just seeing the patient succeed and seeing the joy that it brings in their lives and the joy it brings in their loved ones' lives.
Keep sliding, keep sliding.
I like the push that she gave Harold.
What's the difference between a physical therapist and a terrorist?
Oh, what's the difference?
You can negotiate with a terrorist.
Oh, I can't negotiate with you?
No.
I thought, by golly, I'll do it because she wants me to, for one thing, and I want to too.
And we're not talking about something that happens in days or weeks. This is over months. And then she'll go ahead and do this graduation party for them.
He got his diploma and he graduated and had a birthday cake and graduation cake. It was just a joyous, joyous time to think that he had accomplished this with Sheila.
There's 1,000,001 things that go into therapy to get him on his feet. And she went the extra mile every time.
Harold and Fred are great examples of people that Sheila worked with that people just didn't think they were going to be able to make it back home or even walk, and she didn't accept that.
I can't take all the credit. You know, I'm not the only person who worked with them. I'm not the only person who works here.
She's a wonderful person, and we feel very fortunate to have her.
She's become a friend, a very dear friend, and one that is very well treasured.
You have been a godsend to both Harold and I.
It's very touching that they have that much gratitude.
She's etched herself into my life, and what's the remainder of it, well, she'll be always there.
We're so grateful.
She saw the possibilities. She was intuitive enough to reach down into his very soul and jerk him on his feet. And he stood, and he walked out of here.